Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahi nazzala al-kitabi tibyanan likulli syai'in wa innahu Qur'anul Karim. Wa fi kitabi maknun la yamassuhu illa al-mutahharun. Wassalatu wassalam ala sayyidina wa syafi'ina wa maulana Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Mahmudan biqaulihi ta'ala wa innaka la'ala khuluqil azim. Wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. First and foremost, let us offer praise and gratitude to the presence of Allah, who has bestowed all of His favors to us all, so that we can gather in this glorious place today. Blessings and salutations, let us not forget and let us praise our Majesty, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness. To all the respectable judges, to all the honorable teachers, and to all my beloved family and friends, please, I am standing here today to deliver a speech in this occasion with the title, The Importance of Education in Preserving Our National Identity Socially, Culturally, and Ideologically. Ladies and gentlemen, why is education important to our to preserving our national identity? Well, the answer is simple. It is because of our generation. To be exact, the Z generation. You see, everybody in this world is born with a talent, and none of us is born with none. It is up to us, it is up to them to develop it or let it go to waste. The problem with our generation is that so many talents are being wasted each second. Why? Because most of us hasn't even realized the importance of education. Most of us hasn't even realized the importance of education in preserving our own future. And that is what is worrying. This causes the lack of knowledge that we have. You see, looking at the current state of Indonesia, our national identity, may it be socially, or culturally, or even ideologically, is decent, or perhaps even good. For us, for our generation, which will be held responsible for our national identity in these upcoming years, it will be very difficult for our generation to preserve our national identity because of the lack of our education. If to just preserve it itself is already difficult, it is not impossible. Nay, we might even ruin our national identity. Because of that, we must raise awareness concerning this issue. Why? Because this issue is not something to be taken lightly. This issue or this problem is heavily related to the fate of our national identity. Because of that, we must start to focus and continue to learn more and more, study more, invite our friends to study together. Truth be told, this is not something that I am supposed to tell you all. Why? Because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in one of his hadith, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Talabul ilmi faridatun ala kulli muslimin. Which means seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. Knowing this, we as Muslims, especially Muslims, we should seek more knowledge. We should seek as much knowledge as possible. Be gluttony of knowledge. Be greedy of knowledge. Be full of knowledge. Knowledge is the world's most powerful weapon that which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Perhaps that is all from me. If I misspoken a few words or perhaps offended you in any possible way, I sincerely apologize and thank you for listening. ثم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.